Hello there. Right, it's 5 past, running slightly late. So let's get started. Plonk. LBA, not LBA. That's not how we do that. LBA. Question is, will it crash this time? It was being crashy earlier. Actually, it's only when we get to the menu. Let's find out. Boo! Boo! I always like to boo at the EA logo. It's an important part. It's fine. Good. Let's carry on. Yeah. I'd gone back to the pub to see if anybody had any idea what I should be doing, because I don't. What was I just saying about it being crashy? That's not a good start now, is it? Oh, it's going to be one of those streams. Oh. Okay. That didn't crash. It just went weird. No, I didn't want to jump on him. I was trying to talk to him. Let's try that again. Excuse me, Elephant Guy. No? I'll go back out and go back in again. Okay, still not crashed. The hell is that? I don't remember any of these bugs from I played it 30 years ago. Okay, let's hope he wasn't saying anything important. Excuse me, Mr. Rabbit Guy. No, that's not the right button. That's just jumping. Oh. Right. Right. Okay, good. Yeah. Good, we're having a conversation where neither of us knows what the other one is saying. That's useful. I have a suspicion what's causing that, but I don't have an option for it. Excuse me. Let's try quitting a second. There's nothing there, it's not coming in there. Because one thing it did tonight when I ran this before I started the stream that it didn't do last week was it said transferring speech files, which is related to an option in the setup program, which we will now look at. Yes, it did this earlier as well. That's not very inspiring. Well, there's going to be some system maintenance to begin the stream tonight. Cool. Yes. English speech configuration. Keep speech files on hard disk. Maybe I should set that to no, or hit that, or hit that. Let's try that one and that one. Watch that make no difference. Okay. Let's look at the nice Adeline horse again. Oh, what a nice horse. I assume it's a horse. Not actually so. Boo! Yes, I will do that every time there's an EA logo on the screen. Skip it. I've reset, which means the CPU's now not underclocked, which may make things go weird in other ways. Oh, back then EA was great. Hello, FTP, by the way. Do I agree with the statement, back then EA was great? Back then EA was less bad. I'll give you that. I don't know that they were great, but less bad, certainly. Not blatantly evil. Right, continue. Speech to files transfer. Why are you transferring anything if you're supposed to be keeping them on the CD? I didn't like that it did that. I think this is going to be screwed still. It is. Well, this is quite the puzzle. I don't know what to do about that. Let's see if the internet knows what to do. While we listen to this nice tune. Which has just finished. That's a Skyrim mod. Well done, search engine. Little Big Adventure. Bugs. Speech. Transfer. And of course, this is the problem. Searching for LBA now, you get the dreadful remake. Well, it's not dreadful, but LBA is before 1995. EA can't have done that much evil before then. That's even before they had a FIFA license and stuff. That's true. Yeah, I mean, I think, what's his name? What's the name of the guy that Trip Hawkins was the guy that started EA, and he had a reputation from the beginning, from the outset. It's why which Ultima is it that has the objects of evil that are the cone, the cube, and the whatever the sphere, I guess, are the three objects of the EA logo, and that was because they had a rather unfair deal with Origin anyway. I don't think they reached full evil until Trip Hawkins left, though, because he left to form 3DO because they didn't want to make a console. So he said, all right, fine, I'll take on all the risk myself as long as you publish as long as you promise to publish EA games on my new console. And they went, absolutely, we'll do that. And so he went off, made the 3DO, and then they went, psych, we're not publishing anything on your console, get wrecked. Which was kind of anyway, what am I going to do about this speech not working? That is not good. Memory allocation error. What is that about? Very strange. I don't think so, because I think it would be, you'd see issues in other places, like there for a start. It's certainly possible, but it seems a bit too specific. I'll tell you what we can do, and what we will do, is undo the thing I literally just did, which is reboot and try via Windows. I can't remember. I have a feeling this didn't work at all through Windows. Give it a go. Hello, Jabu. How are you doing? We're having technical issues. Oh, great. Look at that ridiculous clip player from Firebot. It's clearly not logged in as a user. It's just opening a web view onto a page. Like, why would you do that? It's... Oh, anyway. Sorry. There's a little nostalgic sound for us there. Okay. Give us my computer. Games. Because you see, yeah, I feel like if I had dodgy memory, I wouldn't have got this far. Must be one of your very violent clips. Where it'll be one of those ones, Jabu, where you were just swearing like a docker all the way through it. Just totally blue language, screaming aggressively. You know, one of your standard streams. Right. I don't think this is going to work any better, but we'll give it a go. Okay. Nice horsey. I do genuinely like that logo. I think it's nice. And I hate the one that's coming up in a second. Join in when you think you know the words. Boo! At least I amused myself. Skip that. There we go. Okay. Try again. I don't think this is going to make any difference. Speech files transfer again. Ow! That went crackle right in my ear before it died. I was thinking of playing LBA 2. Or do you mean LBA as well, or LBA 2? One of these days. Over on Fergus Forum, they say LBA doesn't play well with exotic mouse and CD-ROM drivers. I mean, it's just the Microsoft mouse driver, which everybody says you shouldn't use, to be fair, because it's huge. But I mean, as standards go, and CD-ROM drivers just is the one everybody recommends. The what's it called? The Vide CDD. And it's odd because it worked perfectly fine all last stream. But it didn't at any point say transferring speech files, that I remember. As well, the remastered version. Yeah, I was just talking about that a second ago. I've heard very mixed reviews of the remastered version. I've not actually played it. I've been using ViteCDD recommended by Phil's Computer Lab because of its low memory footprint. Seems LBA hates this driver and doesn't properly access data inside the game when loading the speech filing. Oh, come on. Oh. I mean, it's pretty bang on though, by coincidence, isn't it? Okay. Well, we're going to do some CD-ROM driver installation. That'll be a fun stream. Right. Now, I ended up using that one because, yeah, I couldn't get the creative one to work. Let's have a look. Not shut down, I mean restart. They switched to Oak CD-ROM sys. Okay. Let me restart this in DOS then. Standard driver included with the Windows 95 floppy. I don't have that, but I imagine I can download it. Number 5. Unless it happens to be... It's unlikely to be in Windows. And to be honest, I'm not even sure that I could find it from a DOS command prompt from DOS. It's not a DOS command prompt. You know what I mean. Let's have a quick check. Well, it ain't in that list. Thing in there. I think these are just DLLs. Nope, it's not a then. What about in there? No. I know there's a find command, but I'd have to work out how to use it, and it might take forever anyway. So what I will do is use the modern find command, namely a search engine. Is it oak cd-rom, you say? Oak cd-rom .sys. This will take me to so many dodgy websites. Optical drive downloads. Oak cd-rom driver. Okay. This seems a legitimate website. Right. Excuse me a moment while I go and find a USB stick. Yeah. There you go. Right. What's happening here? All anecdotal, but it's plausible, possibly better ruled out before going digging in the dark. Yes, I mean it's that description is you know precisely what's happening. I would follow this with a less specific anecdote. So I think you're probably right here. Right, I am. Do I have any spare USB-C ports? No, I don't, which means I have to unplug something. Can I unplug anything without OBS going weird? Yeah, no, I can, but I don't have another USB-A to USB-C converter. I don't think. One moment. No. I do. I found one. Now, this will involve disconnecting the phone, which may break the camera stream. Let's find out. It is okay, it's still alive. All right. It made a weird noise, but it seems to be happy. Okay, shove this in here. Get in the hole now. USB, just use a floppy. I do have a floppy drive in the old PC, but obviously getting it onto the floppy from the Mac particularly is quite difficult. As well, you know. Anyway, right, is that plugged in? It is plugged in. I'm honestly surprised. I'm more surprised in a way that the old PC has USB support. It's a separate USB expansion board rather than on the motherboard directly. And I have to be, as we'll demonstrate in a moment, I have to get the timing right of when I plug the USB stick into it, otherwise it dies. But yeah, right. USB stick. Where have I just downloaded that to? Oh, in downloads. It's a Mac. It only goes in one place. Oh yes, unzip it here, because unzipping on the old PC is fraught with peril. Mainly because I don't remember this, but WinZip didn't understand folders inside zip files. So it just puts everything from all the subfolders in the one folder. Not that it matters for this, but anyway. Right, and then I'll eject that. Then I unplug this. Okay, I am going to have to restart because, of course, DOS certainly doesn't understand USB, but Windows does. Clunk. I can't put this in yet. If I already had the USB stick in, it would have frozen about here. I always jiggle the mouse at this point. There we go. It's still alive. Probably happy for me to plug it in now. Which requires me to find the hole without looking. It's there somewhere. Where is it? There it is. Okay. And we get a little busy cursor. And it appears as removable disk. Sort of. Oak CD-ROM sys. I don't know if can I copy and paste like that? Yes, I can. What baffles me going back to Windows 98 is you can't at this point press Control-N to get another Explorer window. You have to open it from the icon if you want another one. It's so weird. Anyway. See, here I suppose, or maybe drivers. I don't know. I put it in drivers, even though I didn't make this folder. And it doesn't really have many drivers in it. Quake crack. I don't have a cracked copy of Quake. That was from the guy that sold me the PC. Anyway. That's my defense, and I'm sticking with it anyway. Okay, I need to eject that. Go on. And then we have to wait an age. And then it goes, all right, fine, you can take that out. Okay. Now I will have to reboot twice. Don't forget to put your hard drives in park before shutting down. It's true. It feels so weird when I finish a stream or when I finish playing off stream when I'm in DOS to just hit the power button. It just feels very wrong to be in that middle ground between before we had to do the shutdown but after we stopped doing park. Very strange. Anyway, edit config sys. There it is. CD provide CDD. Not anymore. Rem. Define sequels. I put it in drivers. It was called Oak CD-ROM. No, CD-ROM.sys. I assume it takes the same parameters. And then that should just work, because that'll just be picked up by the name. Allegedly. Shall we find out? Bang. So confident this is going to work. And put my headphones back on. Also, if this does work, I am going to have, because you will have noticed, of course, that I have now run out of, that did work good. I have now run out of Shockoe bonds, because we finished them. I finished them last stream. I now have the last remaining mountain of a Toblerone, which that just rebooted itself. What just happened there? That looks successful, that first driver. That is rebooting. Sigh. Okay. Get on with it. Get on with it. Poop indeed. Step-by-step confirmation. Do you want to reboot the computer in a big crash? The system registry. Sure. Oh, sure. I'm going to say yes. Sure. Oh, sorry, process. No, I didn't mean process. No, okay. Yeah, those things are all fine. They're all... Oh, wait a minute. I tell you what I've changed. The configuration has changed since the last stream. That's why it's behaving differently. Because there's been a stream in between where I played Beneath the Steel Sky, which is also apparently a very badly behaved game. And Beneath the Steel Sky required me to turn on EMS memory. And I wonder if that is the cause of all of my woes. Okay, let's carry on through this to see. Yeah, I guess I'll have to edit the auto exec and whatnot in Windows. As I know this time, sure, why not? No, I think it should be fine to do that because then MSCDEX should just die because there's no CD-ROM driver. It should just fail. Load the Windows graphical user interface. No, nothing. There we go. Right. Conf-A6. See, look, REM, no EMS. Now, I left it in there, though, because I knew I was going to want to put it back on again at some point. Because nobody wants EMS, because EMS is crap. That's why I've also remmed that out. Exit, yes. And I don't need to change auto exec because it was never changed in the first place. Okay. This is going to solve everything. If only because I am itching to eat my mountain. I'm going to place it there tantalizingly. EMS XMS was a messy period. It was. And one of the few things in which I agree with Bill Gates on, because I can't remember which one it was, but I think it was EMS that he described as, what was the term? I can't actually remember, but there's a quote from him saying how it was just generally a terrible idea, and it was. Anyway, command prompt. This can be fine. Watch this. It's going to be fine. Thumbs, thumbs, positive thumbs. The other thing I'm going to have to do, of course, is actually the other thing I'm going to have to do is pretend I've got a slower processor. That's not how that works. I mean medium. There we go. Back to the setup program. Still English. Speech configuration. Do store them on the hard drive. Do save. Do quit. This is going to work perfectly. We're ready for a perfect run? Here we go! I am eating this Toblerone. Nice horse. What a lovely horse. Boo! We've seen that enough times, Twinson, I think. You see, now I don't know if you were paying attention when I ran this earlier, but look how the background behind the little sort of weird plasma effect, look how that's now animating at a sensible speed instead of wildly too fast like it was earlier. Right, continue. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. Okay, I'm going to go talk to the elephant and it's going to work fine. You ready? I'm going! I'm going! Yes! Yes! Got you! I'm not even listening, mate. All I can hear is this Toblerone.
I can't really help you out because I don't know how to...
Look at the size of it! Look at the size of it! Anyway, right, you'll have to talk amongst yourselves for a moment because this is going to take some time. Oh, run away.
Good day. This talk about the legend is strange, don't you think?
I'm a bartender, you know, so I've had my fill of bar jokes and strange stories.
Okay.
Yeah, the clones already confiscated the key to my
He's
cellar.
very keen on telling me
So
this.
don't be surprised when they come back to close down the tavern.
I did get that key earlier from a clone. And I thought... No, it says I'm not carrying any keys now, so I guess I'm not anymore. Right, you. What have you got to say for
Good
yourself?
day. This talk about the legend is strange, don't you think?
You think so? And in the first place, I don't know it.
All right. That's to be continued on Sunday. So that's what I thought I'd sort of vaguely try doing two different games at the same time. Like, it feels at least somewhat more appropriate to do a sort of a more... I mean, this is obviously hardly an action game, but I thought it'd be nicer to do a sort of a more of a chill stream on Sundays.
Don't ever try teleporting yourself. It's very dangerous. Only the clones can do it.
Though having said that, because obviously I've played Bleed Steel Sky before, I think I'm fairly close to the end, actually. I don't think I've got much left on Sunday, so I might have to have a backup game as well.
Good day. This talk about the legend is strange, don't you think?
Well, I don't know anything about it, but you could offer me a drink anyway.
Mm-hmm. I forgot to ask how either of you are. I mean, I can't ask FTP now because he's just left.
Good day. This talk about the legend is strange, don't you think?
Nah, that doesn't interest me. Go see at the library, or go drown your sorrows at the tavern. Or even better, do it the other way around.
I know what I need to do. He's just given me a hint there. I need to go to the library. But I can't remember where it is, and now I'm gonna get shot. I've got a map, but it's not massively useful. Clearwater Lake. What is that? I don't know what that is. Wish the map had something useful on it, like where the library is. Did I have to take a vehicle there? Maybe the bike. I can't remember where that is though. God damn, I've stubbed my toe to death. Excuse me. Crap. Not that way. Oh, and this leads to that dead end. What does that guy say?
Good day. This talk about the legend is strange, don't you think?
That holds little interest for me.
How rude. I don't think it's this way either way. because this is just gonna... No, crap. No, triple crap. Let's just leap to certain death. No, we can't, we're getting shot. Oh, God, I hate this game. Let's go this way. Where's the library? Oh, good Lord, stop shooting at me. I'm just a dissident bent on taking down your regime. Where is the library? I cannot remember. No, crap. Dramatic music. Well, this is my house, isn't it? No. It's not here then. It's on the other island. So I need... Right, I need to go to the dock, which is right there. Don't mind me. Time to chuck a ball at an elephant. Good grief, barely got me help.
You need a ticket to board the ferry. You can buy one next door.
If you had any sense of patriotism, you would let me get on for free. Oh, I've come to the wrong window.
To take the ferry,
Oh.
I can sell you some tickets for only 5 cashes each.
A true patriot.
I print them up myself.
I'll take them.
Okay, I'll take them.
That's what we want. I bet I forget to reconfigure
Welcome
this computer
aboard.
for
You
Beneath
have
Steel
picked
Sky on
a
Sunday.
wonderful day for traveling. The weather is beautiful.
Quality voice acting there. Ah, skip that. The dreaded speech files transfer. I'm sure it'll be fine. It'll be fine. It's not going to crash anything. It'll be fine. It's just rebooted. Oh, Lord. Okay. We are having fun tonight. New plan, which is somewhat similar to the 2 previous plans, but slightly different. We are going to change CD-ROM driver again, but this time it's going to be fine because we've turned DNS off. That's the logic I'm going with, and I'm sticking with it. It'll be fine, this, just like I said last time. Who needs an emulator when you can have this much fun with real hardware, eh? It worked. It'll be fine now. Oh, except I have to remember to unblock the CPU. Well, of course it won't have saved. Good job I hadn't done that much work. Oh, the horsey calms me down. Oh, lovely horse. Join in when you think you know the words. Boo! Thanks, FTP. I'm going to watch this again. From that lovely time when 3D extruded text was terribly futuristic and impressive. The water's not animated. Sure, look at the text. Oh, it did say. Of course it does, because LBA sort of auto-saves anytime you change scene. I forget. 8 ball. Thank you.
If you still want to take the ferry, I can sell you some tickets for only 5 cashes each. I print them up myself.
Yes, please.
Okay, I'll take them.
Welcome aboard! You have picked a wonderful day for traveling. The weather is beautiful.
Well, okay. I feel compelled to watch the seasickness video now, for some reason. Poor twins. Now we're going to transfer some speech files again, and then it's not going to crash. Oh god, it actually has rebooted. Oh my. I don't know why it's being so rubbish just today. It was fine all last stream. I'm trying to think if anything else has changed. Oops. Not really. Anything that has changed, we put back. And it partially solved the problem and then died anyway. Oh, that might not work. Does it? It does. No amount of tinkering helped until I loaded UniVBE before running the game. Suddenly the game works. UniVBE is a Visa driver. That's presumably a different thread, though, because that presumably is somebody who couldn't run the game at all. Where's it gone? There it is. I don't know why I'm trying this from Windows. It's even less likely to work. Same thread, different user. Yeah. Still, at least we get to boo at the EA logo again. boo, etc. You can tell that's not underclocked again. So the reason I was sort of making a point of underclocking isn't just to fix the speed of that animation. It was because when I did first play this, the music corrupted until I underclocked it. But that actually hasn't happened today. So what I think I'm learning is that Little Big Adventure is just a bit unreliable. Mention of manually copying Vox files. That makes sense if it's trying to copy them and in some way it's managing to corrupt them. Because that's the only reason they're being copied is yeah, because it looks for them on the disk, and if they're not there, it copies them off the CD. So yeah, that might be worth a go. Ow. Let's try this again. I mean, I'm sure it'll die. Whoa! Yeah, let's get that out of our ears. Don't need that. Beep indeed. Where is it copying these Vox files to? Let's see if we can work that out. Whoops, that's not how you type a slash. There are folders in here? Good grief. There are not. Yes, there are. There's a Vox folder right there. With 2 files, helpfully named, helpfully numbered. Is there a DLBA Vox by any chance? Blur. Yes, there is. Well, okay. Goodness me, 100 megabytes. I had the space for that. Copy. Yes, because they're all in the same folder. DLBA star 2 here. Oh, wait a moment. Those are French. I don't need the French ones. Yes, in case it's corrupted. Although we're still using the same driver right now. We wouldn't be if we copied it from Windows. I'm rebooting. Isn't this fun? Aren't we having fun tonight? We've gone, that's a nice horse, at a picture of a nice horse. We've booed several times at an EA logo. And we might even, at some point, get to play a computer game. That would be nice, wouldn't it? Might need to remove the language tag. Where's that? That's a complete retro feel. Yeah, yeah. Right, I'm going to need 2 of them. LBA Vox games LBA. I remember tinkering with configsys and AutoExecBat to get Space Hulk to work. That was a pain. Oh, you mean back in the day? I think what strikes me going back to configsys and AutoExecBat 30 years later is how much better I understand what they're doing now. Partially that's due to being a grown-up, but it's also because you've got the internet to look this stuff up. Like 30 years ago, it was just magic words that you typed in because someone cleverer than you told you to type them in. I mean, it's still that, but via the internet now. But you know what I mean. That's all. No, not right. Not right. How do you... Why is it doing that? Windows, you're so weird. There we go. Copy those to there. I would like to overwrite them, yes. Progress bar music. It was like that. Magic words. I understood LH was load high, but not why I'd want to load something high, or why it didn't do it. Why it didn't do it by default? Yeah, that's not an unreasonable question. I guess it didn't do it by default, essentially for compatibility reasons, because it wouldn't be at all surprising for many years into the PC's life for you to be wanting to run software written in 1981, which would have anticipated that you only have a meg, and certainly only have 640k of conventional memory. And anything more than that would be pie in the sky science fiction. Anyway, restart. I definitely remember though, as a teeny tiny programmer, I doing stuff with DOS. By the time DOS4GW appeared, and you always knew you were in for a good time when you ran a game and it said DOS4GW extended mode, because you knew that meant it was going to have better graphics and probably have like voice file, sound files and things like that. And I knew it had something to do with getting access to all the memory in the machine, but I didn't know how it worked. I didn't know how to use it. All my programs on DOS when I was a kid were limited to that tiny 640k conventional memory. It wasn't until doing the DOS Game Jam that I actually found out what a DOS extender actually does, because I had to use one, of course, for that game. Anyway, let's run the clock again. Even though I don't really think it makes any difference, I'm doing it primarily because I did it last time and it worked last time. I'm going to go to... No, I'm not going to run setup because it shouldn't need to be run. All it cares about is whether it should copy, whether it should leave things on the hard disk or not, which now I've come to say that out loud. Yes, let's go via setup and tell it not to delete any speech files. It won't. Fine. Knowing that every line in configsys took memory and just trying, excuse me, which can I remove so the game runs? Yeah, absolutely. Only recently learned that's what 4GW was for, yeah. I had distinct memories with 4GW of because you would have a program like Doom, there'd be a Doom exe, and in the same folder there'd be a DOS4GW exe. And when you ran Doom, it would say DOS4GW on the screen. And so I used to think, well, presumably you can just run DOS4GW and then the name of the thing you wanted to run. And that works if it's Doom. But if you run it with anything else, that's not how that works. But yeah, I thought I'd cracked the secret briefly as a kid. No, I had cracked nothing. Right, this is going to work, he said for the 6th time with an equal amount of confidence to the previous times. What a lovely horse. I think that's a lovely horse. I think that's a lovely horse. Excuse me. Boo. Running out of energy for the booze. Enough of that. I think it's a female lion. Right. Come here and take a ball to the face. Thank you. I choose to pronounce that Femalelium.
If you still want to take the ferry, I can sell you some tickets for only 5 caches each. I print them up myself.
Do wish you could skip those dialogue
Okay,
lines.
I'll take them.
You have a ferry ticket.
He didn't say that. The last 2 times we've tried that, we did not get an narrator saying that line, because I was expecting it and it didn't come up. So I have a good feeling about that. Hello, I'm Sin. What kind of game is this? What kind of game is this? I'm actually not sure on the genre. I'm going to go with adventure because it's in the title. Yeah. It's not a very good explanation, but it's all I can think of currently. But welcome in anyway. Hello there, Ray. How you doing?
Welcome aboard! You have
Very
picked a
shiny.
wonderful
And
day
we got a
for
clip that works.
traveling.
Of course,
The weather
the
is
form, the
beautiful.
physique is still very much cartoon accurate, of course, because they haven't changed the mold, just the colors. And they added a toy accurate head, which has a different sculpt than the cartoon accurate one. And they gave him yellow eyes as well, just like the toy, instead of the red ones that all Decepticons have in the cartoon. But they did add the black of the grip on the outside and the red on the inside, which the original toy had as well as the red chest, the abdomen here, and the gray here, because this was basically just 2 metal struts keeping the legs apart. And this was all nice and chromy with the swirly stuff on it, which I love. This looks so good. And the red on the inside of the arms here. So
Oh, that ended abruptly. Cool. Hey, we've never got this far before. It only took 8 attempts. I think 8. Right. Oh, star screen.
Good day.
Oh, no, I don't want to go
Need a
back.
boarding ticket to go to Citadel Island.
Josh, I've got so little health. I should probably not be running. That's the most dangerous thing you can do in LBA. 8. What has the game been crashing or something? The game has been astonishingly badly behaved tonight. We got through an entire stream with it last week and it was fine. There was no problems with it at all. And for some reason tonight, it has just been having a tantrum about every 5 minutes. But I think we've cheered it up now. Right, I'm going to have to bash an elephant, excuse me. Nah. Oh, he can't see me. Outside of his range. Then you, sir, are going to get hit with the ball. If I can aim straight. Thank you. He also can't see me. Good guards. Very myopic elephant, yes. Now I think this guy will see me though. Don't run around. Got far too little health to be running around. Except I have to go to athletic mode to jump. There we go. Be a bit far away.
I know a way you can upgrade your operating system, and you don't have to wait 7 light years. You don't even have to wait 7 months.
And it's a 3rd generation, like me, so it must be really good.
That's right. It's OS2 Warp, the next generation operating system.
Oh my goodness. Hello Juan, how you doing? Thank you for redeeming that. One of my favourite cringeworthy videos. I think I'm going the right way. Dramatic change from CD-ROM audio to MIDI. Where's the library? Oh, my arm, all right. Yeah, we've been having mild trials getting this game to run tonight, but it seems to be happy again now. Sam, how are you doing? Oh no, don't want to go that way. I'll definitely die if I go that way. I'm just going to run past them. I like living dangerously. Straight past the guards. Don't even care. Actually, they don't appear to be caring about me either, so that's all fine. Is the library south or north from here? I could have spent all day analysing data with an LLM, exhausted having a glass of wine. Classy. My special treat was a moment ago when I had the last Crinkling, the last mountain of Toblerone left over from Christmas. Which I had once we thought I'd got this game working. I still haven't got it working, but that's not the point. Toblerone, good call. Do you know what? I'm not normally a fan of Toblerone, or so I thought. And then my neighbour very kindly got me, I think it was like the white chocolate caramel one. Which, again, not normally a fan of white chocolate. But combine those two things, very nice. Kind of surprised. From an airport, it's quite possibly duty-free. Oh, health. Need a bit of that. Is the library on the other end of this bike path?
Where do you want to go?
There's the water tower up there. Where was the library? I cannot...
I'm not going to leave just yet.
Essentially talking to himself.
Where do you want to go?
No, don't do that.
I'm not going to leave just yet.
I think I just said. Now I'm going to go away more dramatically. There we go. No option to visit hell. Oh, on the motorbike. I don't think there's anywhere hellish. Is there? I'm trying to remember. There might be later on. I feel like there's more likely to be a hellish place in LBA 2 than the first one. People like pens. People like islands. Combine the two. You've got Pen Island. That's what you've got. I'm sure I don't know what you mean. I'm far too innocent to get that joke. I cannot remember where the library is. I feel like there was a... Maybe up the north from here, there was like a military location. And if you went up behind the trucks at the back, there was another form of transport that I can't even remember what it was. But I'm sure that takes you to the library. Oh, hello. Is it here? I think it might be here. Let me jump over this fence. Well, these things. This barricade. Yeah, this is the place I wanted. While I'm here, I'm going to go through the bins. I'm that sort of classy guy. Ah, the little buggy, of course. I could not remember what it was.
Where do you want to go?
Port Beluga, I think. Really? That doesn't sound like it's got a library at it. Have I misremembered this?
Port Beluga.
Let's see what's at Port Beluga. Oh, change of video mode for the old close-up. It's exciting, isn't it? I don't know, I'm less confident now I'm here. I don't think there's a library here. I think this is just Port Beluga.
Welcome to Port Beluga, Principal Island. Sea, calm to choppy, gusty winds.
Okay. Do you have a library? That's not a library. Great. There's the infamous Little Big Adventure thing I just did there, in case nobody saw that. I stubbed my toe on the edge of that brick, and it took a huge chunk of my health off. Bizarrely mean game. They changed it for the sequel. This is not where the library is. I can't for the life of me remember where the library is. I've been there once already. If only because we're going to be here all night, otherwise I'm going to look it up. Which is going to be difficult because it's going to give me hits about, what's it called? Twinson's Adventure, the re-release. Big Adventure Library. Principal Island Library, that's the one. Oh, it is by the sea, so I've got that much right at least. Yeah, good. Where is it? You want to tell me where it is? Oh. Maybe it is at Port Beluga then. I don't feel like there's room for anything here. I didn't go on a boat for it, did I?
Good day. This talk about the legend is strange, don't you think?
I don't know anything about it, but
The
some
library.
people say that there used to be some book over at the library that spoke of it.
Where's the library?
If the astronomer sent you, I guess I can trust you. Despite the solidarity and the resistance against Spongebob, you know, times are hard. For 10
Can you take me to the library?
I'll pick where you want to go.
No, I don't know where I'm going, so
don't
that's
know
obviously
yet.
not the way to the
Come
library.
back when you know where you want to go.
Where is this accursed library? That's right, there's chat happening and it's obscured by another window. I like how chipper the aesthetic of this game is. It's a very sweet little game, I think. Apart from the fact that it murders you for stubbing your toe, I think it's very charming. I certainly loved it when I was a kid. Oh, it's not back there. And there isn't anything in front, is there? There's just more dock. Oh, that doesn't go anywhere. Sweet is not what I would use. Oh, yes, of course, because you did mention last time that, yeah, it is somewhat... What's the phrase? Very much subject to some... Okay, yes, also the plot. Yeah, the plot is largely about fascism. Yes, that's also true. I mean, sort of, you know, the sort of the lo-fi 3D art lends it a sort of like these trees look very much like, not quite Lego, but they do look like little plastic children's toys. I think that sort of lends it a cuteness. But yes, with a backdrop. Cuteness with a backdrop of fascism, yes. I did not deserve to be punched for trying to leave the room. There's a statement I've never said before, I don't think. Well, it can't be this way,
Where do you
then.
want to go?
I don't know where it is. I'm going to have to go back to the web, because this didn't tell me where it was. It told me what's there, but I already know what's there. Library. At the library on Principal Island. I know what I'll find there. I just don't know where it is. Right. Let's try this one. Library. Oh. Okay. Back
to
to
the
there.
military camp.
The cute little changes of video mode are somewhat spoiled by OSSC's overlay appearing in the top left corner, but you know, you can't have everything. Is it over here somewhere? Oh, crikey. No, don't go near the evil robot. Is it, in fact, just over here? Don't shoot me! Don't shoot me! Library. Run, 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 run. I feel like this is probably a library. It looks library-ish. Be a library. It's the library. Get in. Right. Don't talk to him because he'll shop us, because he's a turncoat. Now, who is it? Is it you? Are you the head librarian?
Good day. This talk about the legend is strange, don't you think? I found this page ripped out of a book. It says, pull the middle lever once, then pull the right lever once. This must be the answer to some kind of puzzle.
Do you think? You're not who I wanted to talk to, though. I'm not entirely sure who I do want to talk to. Fairly confident it isn't the elephant sat down, though. Fairly confident it isn't this rabbit bunny that sat down either. But less confident, so I'll talk to this one.
Good day. This talk about the legend is strange, don't you think?
Did you know that Dr.
Cool.
Funfrock
Random facts.
installed busts of his effigy to protect us? The ones that don't have a pedestal are placed on ancient seals. Since these symbols were indestructible, at least the busts hide them now.
A handy tip that I'm sure will come in important later. Who are you? Hey.
Did you know that a wise guy dumped some syrup
That was
into
me.
the island's water supply? I'd like to find that guy so that I can give him a piece of my mind. You wouldn't happen to know him, would you?
It was me.
It was me. Not bad, huh?
Bravo!
Oh.
This little Twinger cherry is fantastic! Ever since my doctor told me that I could only drink tap water, and, well, you know all that, in gratitude, I can show you all the ancient works that are here, even the legendary ones.
It's the legendary ones that I want to see, so thanks very much. Lead on, peculiar sweet-toothed rabbit. Excuse me, rabbit bunny. The Big Book.
In the distant past, when the Spearows, Rabbibunnies, Quetches, and Grobos emerged from the original primordial soup, centuries before Dr. Funfrock's coup, a prophecy was pronounced. Its text is hardly remembered today, and that is why people now refer to it as the legend. It explained how the heir, when his time had come, would be called to overthrow a tyrant. The secret of the legend can still be learned somewhere in the White Leaf Desert.
The White Leaf Desert, you say? Anything else to say on the matter?
Good day.
Okay.
Good day, dear friend.
Oh, what a nice bunny. What's in here? I'm going to risk some running. Is there anything in here? Can I go through the shelves? Find some hearts? No? Alright, fine. Oh, excuse me. So, how do we get to the Whiteleaf Desert? The guy in the boat take us to the Whiteleaf Desert? The Whiteleaf Desert doesn't really feel like it would be a destination easily reached by boat. What does the map say? Not a lot of consequence, I would imagine. The Whiteleaf Desert. Oh, it's its own island, okay. So, maybe the guy with the boat can take us there. Whiteleaf Desert. There's got to be some health in that pot plant. I don't want money, I want health. Sign of our times, I think. Right, I'm going to run past this, look. Just give him a smack. Well. Stop shooting at me. Yes, one of the other rather mean choices in this game is it's very easy, if an enemy starts shooting at you, it's very easy to get stun locked. And then, as I have, you will end up with 0 health. But thankfully, the health generally reappears in every room when you leave and come back, so you can build your health back up again slowly.
Where do you want to go?
Why?
To Port
Beluga,
Beluga.
of course. Cool. I thought that had rebooted then. Honestly, I could do without it changing video modes and turning my monitor off. Mild heart attack there.
Good day. This talk about the legend
Never
is
mind about
strange,
that.
don't you think?
I don't know anything about it, but some
Yep.
people say
Yep.
that there used to be some books over at the library
Get on with it.
that spoke of it.
Get on with it.
If the astronomer
Yep.
sent you, I guess I could trust you. Despite the solidarity and the resistance against Funfrock, you know, times are hard. For 10 caches, I'll pick you where you want to go.
To the Whiteleaf Desert.
Whiteleaf Desert.
In your delightful polygonal boat that uses that shading that begins with a G, and I never know how to pronounce it. Garrow shading. Garrow shading. I don't know how you pronounce that word, but that's what it looks like. Definitely my favourite thing about this game, though, is the soundtrack, which is delightful. I'm sure you would agree. Kuro. Yeah. Sounds good. Kuro. Yeah. Okay.
They say that there are treasures hidden in a temple somewhere in the desert.
Okay. I guess I'm going to jump that way. This is already upsetting and I haven't started. Okay. Oh, great. Somebody's shooting at me already. That's one of those circular turret things. Yeah. Where do I need to go? Towards him or to the right? Don't know. Ah, crap. Can't see where those projectiles are going particularly easily. Right in the face, that's where they're going. Okay, I think we're safe again then. Can I get anything out of tents? No. What's that? Oh crap. Good lord. What the heck is that? Because it can fire an awfully long way. I think I'm just going to have to run for it. Yeah. Oh, it's a guy with a machine gun. Oh, there isn't anything over here. Oh, I've gone the wrong way. Do you know what I could do, actually? Doing a circle right in front of that guy. I could just murder him. Rah. Get murdered and give me that key. Did I pick that up? No, I didn't. It's hidden. There it is. That's how we get out. Oh. A horse. Oh. Okay. It talks. In a sense. That feels puzzlish. I bet we have to stop the horse somehow. The geezer by a well.
Good day. All this talk about the legend is strange, don't you think?
Very strange indeed. I'm just an old fool who would like to grow flowers in the desert. But I know about this legend that Dr. Funfrock forbade. I'll tell you what I know if you bring me back a sacred book. It is in the Temple of Booth, which was buried by a violent sandstorm. You can still get in, however, through one of the ventilation shafts still visible, just behind me. But be careful. There is danger everywhere.
I don't think I want danger. Came here for a nice relaxing holiday. And to talk to this horse. Oh. No, no. Horse doesn't want to talk to me. Okay, fine. I can be snubbed by a horse and not let it get to me. Blue horse, blue horse. It's true. Blue horse with no face, also. But you know, we don't need to be too mean. The horse with no face. Isn't Clint Eastwood in that one? I don't think there's anything else here other than that guy and his Temple of Mu. So maybe I should just go on, dive on into the Temple of Mu. What's behind here? Anything behind here? Seal that I can't do anything with. Well, we seem to be being funneled in a particular direction. So I guess that's where we're going. Did I jump in? Is that what we do? Oh, skeletons. I have a vague memory of the skeletons being unkillable. I'm gonna need this health. And much more besides. Yeah. I'm just gonna pretend I haven't noticed you, Mr. Skellington. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Good. You don't appear to have any projectile weapons, so screw you. Isometric platforming. Thereabouts, I think. I remember this temple. Yes, so do I. Bet I can't even get close to these without injuring myself, can I? Can you? If I jump from next to them, is it going to jump me on top of them? I think I might have to get the distance right to get the arc. Let's find out. Oh no, alright. No. No health. You got any health? No? None of these things have health in? Oh, there we go. Oh, and a coin. Okay, it's 50 quid. I'll take 50 quid. I'll stop complaining. Nothing there. And I assume I can't get through this door. No. The hard part was the race across the narrow bridge being chased by a rolling pin, if I recall correctly. That sounds about right, yeah. Okay. More skelling bones. Later I learned you can cheese it. Interesting. I think I do remember a certain amount of... I can't remember if it was cheesing or if it's actually Jeebus, if it's actually part of the design, but I seem to remember there are sections that you can skip by, like jumping up onto bits of the geometry that it looks like you're not meant to be able to get onto. That certainly rings a bell. Oh, hello. The pussycat's come to visit. Come here. Come say hello. Come say hello. Come here. Look here. Oh. Dora can. Come on in. Oh, now my camera / phone has fallen over. Not that it matters that much, but you know. That's just going to fall over again. Excellent. There we go. Hello, Dora. No. If she could speak, she would say, "Hi, do you have any snacks?" Yeah. Ow! Can't believe I got the timing wrong. two hamsters. Shh. Keep your voice down. Never hear the end of it. I have been upsetting her quite significantly the last couple of days because I have been making my way through a roast chicken, which essentially is crack for, well, certainly for this cat, it's crack for Dora. I assume it's crack for most cats. Just scream at him until he gives in. That is so true. Right, I'm going to run for it. No, I'm not, because Dora's moving around again. Where are you going? Make your mind up. Don't you dare climb on that table. If you climb on this keyboard, I'm never going to get you off. Lie down, please. I'm going to put you on screen again. Where have you gone? Where are you on? This is the real content we're here for. Never mind about the computer game. Can you lie down, please? Excuse me, small furry cat. No, don't look up there. You're not interested in what's going on up there. No, you're not. Hello? Hello, small pussy cat. Why are you suddenly so interested? It's because I'm talking, isn't it? She's always fascinated when I'm talking, for some reason. The same thing happens if I have phone calls. It's like, who are you talking to? Do they have snacks? How can I be involved? Right, I'm going to run from here. Let's go. Cry. These are some rather ominous sound effects, aren't they? Oh, this is all starting to ring a bell. Mad puzzles about moving platforms. And hitting switches with me ball. Or indeed myself. Can we just walk up and switch it? Yes, I can. Let's put it over there then. Oh, I'm still going. You're coming all the way over. Okay. So what's down here? Oh, one way. I don't know. I'm going to try getting on that platform first and seeing what it does. Nothing, apparently. Oh, okay. Dora's decided she's had quite enough and left. I'm obviously not that comfortable. Sorry, Dora. Can I hit that switch from here? I don't think so. I'm going to assume I'm not meant to. Let's just drop off here. I assume that's too high to jump. Yeah. Yeah, it's stuck down here now. Switching back to walking. And the switch there. And not a lot over there. Is it I switch this? Nothing. Can't hit it with a ball. Can't hit it with a ball at this angle. Couple of steps back there. That doesn't appear to be switching. Okay. That's a barrel. It might have health in. It's for me? No. What the heck is that? Okay. It's a silver. Oh, hello. That's a bit elaborate. Need to go that way. I get this platform moving. And more importantly, why would I want to? That has not yet become apparent. The old jiggly saw blades. Okay, you opened the door. Oh, you bugger! Well, I'm screwed now, aren't I? Great. Yeah, that's significant death. I don't think he meant to go that way. Game over. Is that the rolling pin cheese that you were thinking of, FTP? Not the one I remember. Oh, good grief, Dora's just jumped on me again. Excellent. I wish you would do that more subtly. Gently, that's the word I meant. Mind your head, don't get the headphone cable wrapped around your neck, you daft cat. I don't know. Oh, good grief. Can murder myself on spikes. No more money for me. There's a switch right there that I didn't notice. We're supposed to bring something back over here. I don't suppose that's going to go back. Not that it helps me if it does. I think we're meant to bring something back on these platforms, because they don't seem to get us to anywhere that we can't reach via another route. Which means I should probably put it back where it was. I'm just going to die if I go that way, aren't I? Oh, but there's a switch that opens that door, so let's open that door. Towards the jiggly saw blades. Oh, and the fireballs. It's a welcoming temple, this. I don't even know where that came from. I guess I'm just going to run for it again. Crap, 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 crap. Wrecked it. Hello, Unicron. Welcome in. How you doing? I'm getting sliced up by jiggly saw blades, as you just saw. Give me that. Thank you. Remember this resetting to the start a lot. I mean, that would certainly seem to be the pattern so far. The gauntlet. Yes. It does feel like a sort of an old school. You have to get a perfect run, otherwise you're not getting to the next bit. But I don't even know what the run entails fully yet. Nothing seems to be waking those lads up. I guess they wake up when we come back with whatever it is we're supposed to be bringing back. Not quite knowing where you're safe to stand either. It's quite annoying. What? He's not hitting me. There we go. I'm fine there. I'm fine there. No, 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 no! Get off me! Nope, nothing in that one. I don't think I can... Oh, that door's not open. I don't appear to have a way of opening it either. Ooh, 4-leaf clover. 3 4-leaf clovers. Blimey. Okay. Don't know what I'm supposed to be doing here. Oh, wait a minute. Dag nabbit. No, I don't think I can get that up there, can I? What about from over here? Ow! Turn round. Assume, yeah, that's just going to bounce off there. That's going to bounce off there as well. Yeah! Now we rockin'. Oh! GG, thank you, thank you. Ah, and here's our thing. Right, yes, I can just nudge it around. Presumably, there is a platform over here, onto which I can load it. Okay, I can just drop it off. Alright, I guess we do that then. Oh, screw it. No. Totally normal way of moving a statue. Just sort of walk through it and nudge it forwards. I'm going to push it a bit further. We're too near them spikes. in case it's not obvious from the awkwardness of this of my movement in this entire section, this game has tank controls. Yes, I remember this technique as well. Going round in circles. There we go. Yeah, forgot about them. No, no, no. I don't want to be flambéed. Come here. No. Now, where am I taking this? Is it background to the right? Yes, there's nothing over here. Brilliant. Injured myself. Of course, there is no platform waiting for us. Oh, get off. I'm attached. I guess that switch did work earlier. It just... Oh, maybe it only works once the lift is in the right place. The platform, excuse me. Right. Get on the lift, weird bird statue thing. Oh yeah, that was the cheesing part, was you could get on the lift occasionally. I was never clear as a kid whether you were meant to be able to do that or not. I'm going to have to get on the lift here. Otherwise I can't get out. So I can send the lift on its way here. That's not the right one. At least I think I can. So that's going to take it up to there. But that doesn't help me because I'm still stuck down here. Because I can't jump up. At least I don't believe I can jump up here. Because there's sort of not a lot of point in this. Oh no, the step just prevents you pushing the statue that way. Maybe I am meant to be able to jump over this. No, no, I'm not meant to be able to jump over this. In which case, I would have to get on the lift and try and operate that button from up there. Maybe that's possible. Bring it back. Suggestion? I don't remember this part, but I've got an idea. Okay. Hang on. Let me try this. Because I think a discrete arc might be able to reach that button lever. I could be wrong. Oh, that was close. Don't think I can go back any further from there. Come on, physics. Do me a solid. Really? Can I bounce it off a wall? No. Okay, I'm open to the suggestion, FTP. When you're up there where the ride starts, you could maybe long jump on top of the wall or all the way. Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah. Yeah, I could jump from this side. Yeah, of course I could. That makes a lot of sense. Let's try that. In which case... But I don't even need to throw a ball at the other switch then, do I? Because, as you say, I can just go up here. Jump up there. Assume I can make that. Let's find out. I could have made that if I'd aimed properly. Neat. Something isometric. Something not my fault. Of course, because yeah, I'm not lined up there. That's why I have to turn diagonally a bit. Flip. I wonder if it might be easier on the other side of the lever. Okay. Marvellous. Thank you for that, FTP. Good call indeed. Ah, now the skelling bones have woken up. Switch is down there. I don't think I'm very likely to get it from here, but I'm going to try. Really? Oh, you can damage them. I didn't think you could. Well, in which case, let's have a fight. I suspect they probably collapse and then reform or something. But we'll find out. Damn it. Damn damn it. Oh, do you know what? Again, I don't even need to do that, do I? Just jump over. Chaps. Nope. There we are. Could appreciate you falling over anytime soon. Blimey. Good grief. He's quite a lot more fighty than I am. Get off! Get off! Good grief, this guy's insane! Excuse me? The bone's waking up dying and it resetting again, not like this. That was, Well, look how much health I have now. Absolutely obliterated. Yeah, I'm gonna have some trouble getting out of here, aren't I? Cover it, cover it, cover it, cover it, cover it, look at it, no, get off! Well, screwed that up. Oh, you know what we have to do now, don't you? That's right, start from the beginning. Neat. I've forgotten where it is to start with. It's in the middle, isn't it? You know what I should have done? Oh, I can't go back there now. Well, not without jumping over the top. I should have used that little secret trap bit to my advantage. I'm sure I'll die again. We'll do it next time. Bug out. Bug out. I'll sit there and don't die. Good grief. And I want to be over there, don't I? Are you thinking with portals? In games with tank controls, when you walk backwards, they should play a lorry reversing sound, because that's what it feels like. Beep, beep, beep. So fiddly. Oh, crumbs. Brilliant. Oh, double brilliant. This is why you can't run too much in this game. You are roundly told off for running. Hello, scaling bones. Can I... Well, I can certainly murder one of them from up here, I think. Without rhythm, you won't attract the bones. The sand bones. He doesn't know what he's in, literally. Christopher Walken. It's funny you mention Christopher Walken now, and I just immediately think of Severance. No. Really? It won't bounce at that angle. Oh, well, okay. I don't know quite what governs that. Oh. Fine. 6. Are we there yet? And why did that one not bounce? Ah, I've run out of mana. That's why. Okay. Well, he can't need many more, surely. Hooray. I'm going to assume I meant to put it there. Brilliant. Thanks, fireballs. Well done. Have a fireball in the face. There weren't any hearts over here, were there? I know there won't, but I'm going to check anyway. I'm going to do a little jump, but there's nothing there. I'm going to assume as well that this is a save point, perhaps, optimistically. Literally every time this game fades out and I hear the CD-ROM kick in my left ear, I think it's about to reboot. It's absolutely triggered me tonight, this game. Ah, crap. That's just mean. Yeah, that's me, did it. There's the rolling pin race, yes. Now, I would dave, but I'm not allowed to dave. The game daves itself. It auto-daves, if you will. I could drop down there. I assume I die, though. I'm not in the right mode. Go. Oh, crap. Oh. Not dead. I assumed I was going to drop onto a big load of spikes, but apparently not. You need to make it across. Oh, okay. Oh, I'm just going to have to do it again. Yikes. Not more skelling bones than one. Good grief. I think I'm safe standing there. Oh, I need to hit that. Hey. It's right there. No. Quit and load will be faster. Oh. I'm sure there's a reason that switch is not being hit. Maybe you're quite right. Maybe it would be faster. I assume I can't even switch it from here. No, I can't. Yeah, all right. I bet the load takes us back to the beginning of the temple. No, it didn't. Okay. Okay. So we need to run past the big hole, line up for the left-hand jump. Let's try going down this side. That's not really made a lot of difference. That's too early. And I'm not lined up. Good. Yes, this is quite a lot faster. Crikey, go, 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 go. There are more holes. Keep moving, keep moving. I can actually go to the left and it can't hit me, except there are things throwing fireballs at me. Good. It looks like there is a single square there that's safe, though. If I immediately dive left. To Twinson's left, that is. I think I got the angle wrong. No, alright. Up you go, up you go. Left, 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 left. Don't pause. Get over there. That's out of the way, isn't it? Hey! Alright. What's this switch do? It lowers that. Why does it lower that? Oh, that would have got rid of the, yes, I see. I was meant to hit the switch to make the log go down there. Oh well. We discovered the bit and the cheese. Excellent. I guess I'm best off just trying to run that and then a jump at the end. Brilliant. Brilliant. Do you want to pack it in? Extremely irritating trap. Another one for luck. There we go, lovely. I've even got more than half my health. What a success. It's another one of them spike throwing thingies. That's terrible timing. That was also terrible timing, it turns out. There we go. Brilliant. Damaged by the static scenery. Now no health. Amazing. I mean, I could go round there up the ladder to hit the lever, or I could chuck a ball at it. He's dodging out of the way. I'm not even throwing it at him. Really? I'm sure I can't hit that lever from here. I feel like I can hit that lever from here. Thank you. I don't know what he's done. I'm going to ignore the skeleton bone. Oh. I would have thought if it did anything, it would have been opening that door. Pretty good dodging skills that skeleton's got. Oh, did the lever go back up again? Or am I making that up? Okay. Distraction lever, yeah, possibly a red herring. 25 quid. Oh. Talk about distractions. That's a very high up lever, isn't it? Brilliant. This part. Seven. I mean, I guess I can only hit those either from the platforms themselves or from those raised wall bits. Don't know how I could have forgotten this part. I feel you're not saying that in a positive way. Like, I can't believe I could have forgotten this wonderful, joy-bringing section of the game. I assume a discrete throw from here. No. Oh, and then that'll line up. And that one? No. Oh, oh no, just managed to hit that. So can I can, okay. Don't know that we need it, but I'll do a little job. I was going to go right first. I'm waiting for them to go. No? Okay. Okay. Am I supposed to jump over that? No, not. Oh. Very upsetting. Spectacular. Tempted to reload, but I don't know where it'll reload to. It might reload to this room. Might be an earlier room. I'm a risk it. Damn. Well, at least this way, crap, we get to see if it really was, if that lever really is a red herring. Brilliant. Right in the face. Yeah, it's a red herring. How mean. Yeah, it's only terrible if you balls it up massively like I just did. I must work out why the colours that come out of the OSSC are so wildly different to what I can see on the screen. It's being a time jump that I missed so many times, so you make it look easy. I mean, thankfully it doesn't seem to be timed, unless I've just been very lucky. I'm looking over at OBS and the colours are way more saturated on stream than they are on the monitor, and I don't think that's because, I mean, the CRT is going to be a little bit crummy, but I think the CRT is showing more accurate colours than the OSSC is. So I have tried to find settings to adjust the saturation, but I have not found any yet. I'm misremembering it, I was doing it wrong. I mean, maybe it's the next bit. I wouldn't be surprised. I forgot to pick up my 7 health. Oh well. I guess I'll pick up my 7 health. And take off my 7 health. Okay, let's reload, shall we? This game. No. False start. God damn it. There is really annoying. Anyway. The first time I came through there, that I managed to not trigger that fireball chucker. It's got fast loading. Yeah, it's true. It's not darker tiles that triggered the trap. Ah, I'd never even noticed there were different coloured ones. For goodness sake. Jumping while it's still moving. It's advanced techniques there. To, of course, the isometric sometimes boggling the mind for no reason at all. Just tank control walking off some ledge. Yeah, it's all adding a couple of percent to the fiddliness, that's certainly true. And it's also when you're trying to line up, you've got to hold the button for long enough for him to actually rotate and not just do the beginning of the animation. Anyway. Wait a minute. That looks more sensible, doesn't it? How about you make the smaller gap, Chris? You mean this one? Come on, take a step forward. One step, come on. Probably close enough. Hooray! That is everything. I assume I'm meant to go down that ladder, but I can't remember what was up here. So, oh, there's another section. Strangely behaving rock. Am I supposed to go that way? Looks like I can probably cheese it on the side as well. Oh, maybe there's only one. Oh. Another statue. Don't fall off the other side. Brilliant. I suspect I could have done that more gracefully, but there we are. That's not where I'm putting it, yes. What? Oh, good grief, there's a skeleton in there. Oh, that's going to reload back to the, yeah, back to there, isn't it? Oh well, I got all my health back. And the other two. Yeah. Darker tiles, you say? I can't see any darker tiles. Is there a darker tile that triggers the... Kinect. Mr. Bones did die to the rock, so there's that equal distribution of injustice. Yes, it's true. I was enjoying his death as I was suffering my own. For goodness sake. Not saying a dog travel, there are a few over at the rolling pin. Ah, okay. I assume it is just range. Or not range, but like I think there's a cone area. And I think the idea is to have enough speed once you enter that area. But anyway. I'm gonna come a cropper doing that in a minute. Okay. Avoid the rock again. There it is, there it is. Get out the way, get out the way. I don't think there is a way you can climb down the ladder. Oh yeah. Go back? Where am I going back to? Have I forgotten something? You closed the statue today. I did, didn't I? Good job you're paying attention. Did I have that twice, or was it left open from my previous life? Also, can't you drop down with the statue from over there? No, I think, yeah, I see what you're saying. That, yeah, it's not below me here. It's in front of me, and there's a gap. Ow. Yeah, it is very close. Right, so I don't think you can climb down ladders. But I've got full health as well, so yeah, brilliant. You just have to break your knees. Pretty ridiculous. So Go over here and attract his attention, and then... Well, it didn't work this time. Is that him taking damage? Yes. Okay. Blimey. 19 mana. Do you want to... Oh, there isn't anything here, that's it. Okay. Did you get up there then? Ooh. This looks fun. An sufficiently broad definition of fun. Okay. Wait a minute. The middle one, then the right one. Always pay attention. Don't reset while I'm being smug. That's also in a different position now. The guy in the library told us to hit the middle one and then the right one. Right, middle one. Is that back where it was? That's back where it was. So now the middle one and then the right one. No, that's still not back where it was. The middle one and the right one. That's also not where it was. The middle one and the right. No, is this really not going to reset? Do I have to hit the left one to make it reset? Good grief. That's definitely not doing anything helpful. Right, so there are spaces on the ground. Right, I see. Okay. Do you know what I can do? What I probably just should have done to begin with. The middle one. No? Come here, Bob. The middle one. Which from there? Don't think I can. No, don't fall off. Right one. Oh, I don't think that's going to help. Okay, what about doing that again? That'll do. That'll do. Pig. I thought he was going to jump over then. Now, that's quite a wide platform. We're not going to get hit by a rock again, are we? Oh no, just to get the statue in. Hello. I'm taking it over there. No. Smash. Priceless artifact. Smithereens. How many pieces do you need to constitute smithereens? I think if you break something into 3 bits, it can hardly be said to be in smithereens. Well, I don't know how many is needed. Is it there? There we go. Please give me a save point. / a continue. I said a save point / a continue, not a skelling bone. Oh, there are 2 of them. No way. It's about the amount of pieces or the size of the pieces. Is it about the amount of pieces? Well, I think it's the amount. Yeah, I think it's just about the amount. Then, no, it's going to have to be both, isn't it? Because if you smashed up like a, I don't know, a huge pyramid, if you broke that into 10,000 blocks, nobody would say it had been destroyed to smithereens, would they? More thought needed here. Can't believe that missed. Come on. I know you're there. There he is. Is it too low? Nope, it's too far to the right. Come on. There he is. Get him, get him, get him. Yes. Eat it. Eat my ball. You cheating spelling bone. Well, one of them is practically dead. Ooh. Keep it up. Good ball work. What a bizarre fight. I need that heart. No, I don't. Well, I'm having this book, I tell you.
You've just earned the second level of magic by finding the Book of Boo.
The second level of magic? It was in the Book of Boo all along. I didn't have to buy that Paul Daniels Magic Set 100. Meticulous deconstruction probably also does not lead to smithereens. There needs to be some destructive force involved. That's probably true. You've put some thought into this, F2P. I like it. Thank you for the GG. What is that? I've got a green ball now. Oh, okay. Oh, he's not trying to attack me. I just want to come past, mate. It's a bit weird, to be honest with you. Ooh. Yeah, that's the reaction, Twinsen. Ooh. Raising the green balls. Is ooh really the correct response to that? Ta-da! Yes, I have now officially gone from twins in the yellow to twins in the green. So that's pretty cool. The horse is still not impressed. Dave, I guess it did.
Here's your book.
Here's your book. You didn't say anything about the skeletons.
Only the heir could have survived in that temple. You were the chosen one that the prophecy spoke of.
Thanks very much.
You are worthy of keeping the Book of Boo. Twinsen, it will allow you to decipher the runes and to speak to the animal.
Like that slightly aloof horse.
Accomplished is also revealed in its pages. You must overthrow Dr. Funfrock, the despot who has destroyed the harmony that once existed on this planet. In my dreams, I saw him profaning the Well of Sendel, which caused the immediate destruction of this world. You must go to the Well of Sendel to save us from Dr. Funfrock. I don't know where this well is, but your ancestors must have left instructions for you somewhere in your home.
How could they have done? No, let's not consider the logic of that. Not when we've got a horse to talk to. Kindly don't kick me in the head.
Good day, horse.
Good day, horse. That's how I'd greet a horse too.
Hello, witch. Did you know that there are strange noises coming from that symbol on the rocks?
I did not know that, speaking horse, but I will investigate. Where is it? Oh, there it is. I was going to investigate, but apparently I can't. Oh, hang on. I'd like to chuck something at it. Oh, but no. Oh, but no. No, still aiming wrong. Still aiming wrong. No, not meant to chuck that at it. No. I'm going to ignore it for now then. So I suppose I've got to go back to my house then, haven't I? Whereupon my ancestors will have stored something in my house. Try not to drink. Problems. Crikey. Oh, this is very upsetting. Hello, I'm the chosen one. Give me a free lift back to town.
I can get you where you want
10
to go for
caches.
only 10 caches.
I'm
Where do you wanna
literally
go?
God. How dare you? Okay, maybe not God. I live on... Which island do I live on? I actually can't remember. Let's go with Citadel, because it's at the top. Oh, sorry. I was meant to get on the boat too. I could have looked at my map. I didn't think of that. Because the map's usually so useless, I forget it exists. Can it tell me? Twinson's house. That's exactly where I'm aiming. Thanks, map. Hello, cat. Well, time to smack an elephant. Oh. Well, you're only being polite until I get close, so I'm going to whack you anyway. Turn round. Thanking you. And my house is south, I think. Oh dear. Quick diversion. Yes, this is my house, where we play the dramatic music. Oh, and where I have to go in via the chimney, because I'm some sort of blue ponytailed Santa Claus. Also, there is the cave under my house that I couldn't really do anything with earlier. I may still be too early. Can't remember. Brilliant. I have green balls now. I demand that you let me in.
This room contains information and weapons that were amassed for generations to help the heir who will one day be chosen from our descendants. The key to the room was passed down from generation to generation, but our ancestor, Hegesipa, was the last family member to retain the key. Nobody knows where Leborn's treasure, which undoubtedly contains the golden key to the room, is today.
Missed out a whole sentence when it came to record that line. So there's a mysterious key that I don't have. I do like the fact that that means we were told in the Temple of Bu, or by the guy outside the Temple of Bu, that our ancestors will have kept this thing for us for all these generations. They'll have it. Go back to the house. And so you go back to the house, and what your ancestors in fact left was a note going, sorry, we lost it. Thanks, ancestors. I assume that means there isn't anything in the house after all. Oh, but I'll check just to make sure. Uh-oh. The pussycat has awoken again. No, you're not climbing on the table. You are not. No. No. If you climb on this keyboard, I'll never get you off again. Good girl. Thank you. You lie down. Excuse me while I argue with the cat. Hello, Bean. Welcome in. How you doing? Oh, crikey, I forgot he was even there. And now I'm gonna get knackered. I bet I've got no health now. Well, no, I've got some. Yes, or lack thereof when it comes to a save system. It is somewhat annoying, that's true. How's it going? It's going all right. I mean, I've done it before when I was a kid. I don't believe I've played it since. Although, no, I do own it on GOG, so I think I must have played it since. I don't know how far I got, though. Yeah, going all right. I have to have a certain amount of patience for its daft mechanics, but yeah, it's all right. Right then. I don't think there's anything in the house, but I'm going to have a look anyway. Does this go again? No. Oi, down you. Behave, pussycat. Show you in the camera again. Certainly very interested in this keyboard, aren't you? You monster. Now interested in what's over there for some reason. Is it just because I've pointed a camera at you? Is that what it is? Brief cat-based interruption. Not for the first time on this stream. Going to lie down? Hmm? Very much not going to lie down, apparently. No. No climbing up, thank you. How appropriate. I fancy a snack. Yes, yes she does. Because she always does. Cat-based interruption is best, that's true. If you are going to be interrupted by something, it may as well be a cat. She is desperate to climb on this desk. There we go. Good girl. She's lying down again now. Right, back to the game. I can't remember where you get to. I think you just get out of the house if you go this way. Oh, it's the other side of that room. Okay. Does it say anything useful on this side?
This room contains
No.
information
No, it
and
doesn't.
weapons that were amassed for
Shut
generations.
up. Okay, so we can't get any further here. I am going to read that again now. Pirate's treasure.
This room contains information and weapons that were amassed for generations
Get on with it.
to help the heir
Get on with
who
it.
will one day be chosen from our
Higgy
descendants.
Soup was the
The
last
key
one,
to the
remember, to
room
have the
was
key.
passed down from generation to
killed by a
generation.
pirate
But
during
our
a sea
ancestor,
voyage.
Hegesipa, was the last family member to retain the key.
Labourne's treasure
Nobody knows
contains the
where
golden key. Okay. It's not very helpful. At least not yet. Getting you barreled. So yes, we're certainly not going to find the key to the treasure in the house, are we? After all that. Unless it keeps it under the sink. Oh, come on. There we go. You don't happen to know anything about any pirates, do you?
Good day. I would like some information about Leborn, the pirate.
Try over at the port.
No.
All the
no.
sailors knew that pirate. My son and I fixed the
I
ventilation.
don't need to know about that. The port, you say? Excuse me.
If you still want to take the ferry, I can sell you some tickets for only 5 cashes each. I print them up myself.
Okay, I'll take them.
You have a ferry ticket.
I do.
Welcome aboard! You have picked a wonderful day for traveling. The weather is beautiful.
Good day. I would like some information about Leborn, the pirate.
One one day, one of my swabs claimed that LeBorn was an ancestor of mine. And, well, you know how dramatic burials at sea can be.
What? I have no idea what that meant. Twins and throwing up again? Well, not quite. Do you know anything about
I'm
a pirate?
interested in the story of Leborn, the pirate.
Bah, not interested.
Very rude.
Good day.
Shut up.
Aboard.
There's nobody else this way, is there? Just a guard.
Good day.
I know. You look like you probably know something about sailors.
I'm interested in the story of Leborn,
Pirates.
the pirate.
Go try at the Old Berg Tavern and talk to the bartender.
The boat. If you'll excuse me, I'm going to commit violence to the staff. You have to go left, don't I? Then again, this is not what I thought it was. So this is the old burg, so the tavern must be here. I don't remember there being a tavern here then. Right, in all the doors, starting with this one. Excuse me? No, this is just your house. Never mind. Sorry. Yes, it's that way. Is it that way? This is not a pub. Nope, that is somebody else's house. Oh no, this is just where the motorbike is, isn't it? Yes, it is. This is not the pub. It must be up here somewhere. Ow! I ran into nothing. Are you a pub? No. Just wandering round people's houses. Good grief. That's a locksmith. Doesn't look like a pub either. Also, I can't get in. Where is this so-called tavern? Aha! Raw damage is infuriating too. Yes, it is. So much so that they fixed it in the second one. Right then. Bartender.
They say that the tap water tastes better now. Great! Another publicity stunt from the Anti-Alcohol Foundation.
Okay. Strange statement. Which one of you is the bartender that knows about pirates? Is it you, small spherical man?
I'm interested in the story of Leborn, the pirate.
Leborn, since he didn't know how to read, he had his cook write the captain's log. I know that it is for sale at the bazaar next door.
Well, it's a random bit of information. I assume it is you that knows about it, not this person. I'll have to wait for him to finish.
I'm interested in the story of Leborn, the pirate.
Ask the
Oh,
boss
okay.
or the sailor at the table.
So, he's not...
I'm interested in the story
Okay.
of Leborn, the pirate.
Ah, I never heard that one. But the one about the pirate that had rheumatisms in one leg and termites in the other cracks me up every time.
Okay. Book for sale in the bazaar next door. Is that the bazaar? Suppose it could be considered a bazaar.
Welcome, dear customer. I don't have any more cherry-flavored syrup, but there's a pharmacy open on Citadel Island. Move in front
Good.
of the item that interests you and use the action command.
I'm interested in the story of Leborn, the pirate.
You too were looking for treasure? Well, I sure once had an old dusty book about Leborn, but a customer bought it this morning. It was a Robbie bunny. I know that he works over at the library.
That requires me to remember where the library is again. I think I can remember where the library is. But then I thought so last time. Yes, it is here, thank goodness. Not talking to you because your return code will bring me alarm. Oh, there was a rabbit bunny sat at the table at the back, wasn't there? Nope, not that way. Is it you?
I'm interested in the story of Leborn, the pirate.
Go see the librarian. Did you know the Dr.
You have told me, yes. Numerous times. Where's the librarian gone then? Oh, hang on. Are they downstairs? They might be up here. Another elephant. Are you in the somewhat unnecessary cinema room? Nope. Well, there they are. I'm going the wrong way.
Good day. Come this way. I'll open the door for you.
I'm
That's not what I
interested
meant.
in the story of Leborn, the pirate.
My dear sir, I have been looking for Captain Leborn's log for years now. And would you believe that I found it today while shopping in the old burg? Naturally, such a piece should be consulted on site. Go look on the table in the back
You're
of the
wrong.
room,
Next to the projection room. Oh, the back of the room, in the room next to the projection. I'm going the wrong way. I get very lost in this library. The back of the room, in the room next to the projection room. Is that this room?
I'm interested in the story of Leborn, the pirate.
Okay, I'll read you an extract from this book if you promise to leave me alone. What do you want me to read about?
Leborn's treasure.
To find Captain Leborn's treasure, the voyager who arrives at the port of Proxima Island must use the closest mooring post as a guide. With his back to the docked boats, he must follow these instructions
Oh, good
in
Lord.
discreet mode. 6 steps to the north, straight ahead. Then 6 steps to the east, to his right, following the gradual slope. 2 steps to the north, straight ahead, until he reaches the metal garbage can. 3 steps to the east, to his right, until he arrives at a lamppost. He must stand exactly between the 2 lampposts, and then take 8 steps to the north until he arrives at a gate. Captain Leborn's treasure is in the building behind the gate.
Now, I think this game is old enough that I'm meant to remember all of that. The problem is, I can neither take a screenshot of it, nor can I take a photo of it on my phone, because I'm using my phone as a camera. Oh, but you know what? It's about time to finish anyway, and I can just look on the VOD. That'll work. Okay. Let's leave it there for today. Let's find somebody to raid. Excuse me, pussycat. December's all over now. How will we ever find someone to raid? Oh. No, no, I'm pressing all the wrong buttons. How does Twitch work again? Oh, is Rob on now? Go on then. User 640k, isn't it? That's right. I'll check actually, because I think I may have spelled that wrong. Oh, there we go. User 640k. Right. User 640k. Oh, crikey. Right. I really need to get a better setup than this, rather than having to lean across the camera to use this laptop. Oh, I'm not allowed to raid. I didn't know that was a thing. Okay. What's that? Oh, it's doing a thing weird. Sacred underscore. Oh goodness, I'm upsetting Dora. There we go. There we go. Okay, we'll go raid Saki. So yes, we will be carrying this on Thursday. Ow! Can you not put your claw there, please? Thank you. Yes, carrying this on Thursday, and then doing the other one. What's the other one? Beneath the Steel Sky on Sunday. I think we'll finish Beneath the Steel Sky on Sunday because I would be surprised if there's 2 hours left in it. But yeah, thank you for hanging out. The claw is necessary to convey the need for treats. That is so true. That's why she's got 4. 4 times the necessity and 4 times the conveyance. She must have missed me over Christmas because my leg was entirely puncture wounds after I'd come back from visiting family. It was just attached to me for 2 days straight. Anyway, enough talking. Let's go raid Sacred. And thank you for hanging out, and I will see you all next time. Ta-ta!